Spencer Dinwiddie.
Pronounce my name correctly. If you can't do it, you have to put on a pair of shorter shorts.
Okay. Spencer Dinwiddie? Winnie?
Change your shorts, bro.
All right, I go for
Obviously was hurt pretty much all season. Player option probably going to decline. Apparently it's reported that he's interested in the Clippers. I know I saw a couple other reports of saying he really wants to get a big time contract as well,
which he deserves.
Right.
Yeah, he basically said he either wants to go big or go home. He wants to get paid or go home to LA. I think the Nets are going to try to help facilitate that in a sign and trade.
They have to. That's the only way he's going to make money. Is if they do, because they have his bird rights.
Exactly. So I'm hoping, maybe I don't know if there's a center in either LA team that we can get.
Zubac.
There's the box. Maybe maybe a sign and trade with Golden State. They get Dinwiddie, we could get James Wiseman. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe a sign and trade.
Or we could get Kevon Looney.
I wouldn't mind Looney. Or trade to Sacramento. We get Marvin Bagley. I know Dennis loves any player under the age of 23. So, as we've seen in the Dynasty League, he pretty much drafted all teenagers.
You're an idiot.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
What are you talking about?
You're an idiot. So anyways, here's what should happen. Were you done, by the way?
Well, I'm done now. I got called an idiot, so I got no response.
Nobody really cares what you have to say, anyways. But here's what needs to happen. They need to sit Spencer Dinwiddie down. They say, hey, listen, we're getting rid of this bum Kyrie. We're shipping him off somewhere, and you're going to be the starting point guard moving ahead.
What did he say?
That's exactly what should happen. If Spencer Dinwiddie was playing or he was hurt, if he was playing in the Eastern Conference Finals over that bum that they have running the point in Brooklyn, the Nets would be in the Eastern Conference Finals right now. And I guarantee you one thing too, if he was, hurt his foot like Kyrie Irving, claims he did, Dinwiddie would have been out there playing.
Dennis, you're a Nets fan, right?
He's got the Nets shirt on.
Kyrie Irving just put up 27 points a game, shooting 50, 40, 90.
Don't
and
care.
You want to call this guy a bum?
He's a bum.
Because Giannis undercut him and made him.
See, I heard you say that too. That's another stupid thing. You think Giannis just deliberately went out? Giannis is not that kind of player. He
Yes,
didn't
he
do
is.
that on purpose.
The dude takes a minute and a half to shoot a free throw.
Well, they're counting fast. I will give them. But what I'm saying though is that
Kyrie's not a bum and he ain't going anywhere.
Well, he should. But what I'm saying is that Kevin Durant was fully healthy. James Harden didn't have a hamstring, and the guy was still out there playing. You're telling me that you can't Kyrie was signed for this purpose. You're telling me that he can't tape up his ankle and suck it up and try to give 15 minutes, 20 minutes, something. Just do something. And he doesn't even have to do anything. Just his presence on the floor alone would cause defenses to pay attention to him. And it would have took some pressure off of Kevin Durant. You're not telling me that he shouldn't have. I mean, that's crazy.
To be fair, though, I mean, he didn't play, and Ben Simmons only scored like 7 more points than him in Game 7. And
I know exactly what you're doing here. We're not going to go down
to defer.
Kyrie Irving is the top 15 player in the game. James Harden is the top 10 player in the game. Kevin Durant's the top 10 player in the game. And you're going to see Nicholas Claxton emerge next year. And the Brooklyn Nets will be the 2022 NBA champions. We got hit with an injury bug. It's okay. We regroup. We rebuild. Dinwiddie will go to LA or whatever city that pays him. We'll get something out of it. We have a draft pick in somewhere, and the 20s. We'll draft some, kid from Latvia who's 6'11" and stash him, and we'll be fine. Maybe we'll get a Zanon Musa back or something. I don't know. But Kyrie's not a bum. He's going to be conducting the train next year to the championship.
What about all his sabbaticals during the regular season? He
had one sabbatical.
Personal. You don't do that. You have the whole off season to go on a sabbatical.
Okay. It was his sister's birthday. Who cares? Let it go.
Well, I just don't think that's appropriate.
Dennis Rodman took a sabbatical and won an NBA championship.
Well, I mean, that's a totally different. But I'm just saying,
Is Dennis Rodman a bum?
You're a bum. But what I'm saying is that I don't think Kyrie's into it, and I think we're gonna see all these trade rumors. And I told you about this before. I know people are talking. You can bet any amount of money that KD and James Harden, they're both talking about it. If he's going to be the best fit for this team moving ahead, his name would not have popped up in trade rumors, trade conversations, if somebody didn't hear something about something involving Kyrie Irving. And if you're telling me that he didn't have a big part of the Nets' demise, you mean you're crazy.